number one study abroad and educational podcast, Mental Universe.
Hi everyone, welcome to my podcast on studying abroad. My name is Somesh Khandelwal and I representing Mental Universe. This podcast especially we are doing for students who are confused about either they want to go abroad or they should studying in India itself. So today I have a very expert educationalist Varsha, and she is a specialist for European education. So we will be asking her a lot of questions which will help us and help all of you to understand about European education and why to go Europe, which country to choose, and why not to go also. Okay, thank you. So let's go to over to Varsha. Varsha, thank you very much for coming in this
Thank you
podcast.
so much as well.
And why studying abroad?
So I think, like if we talk about studying abroad, students, it's not about India and everywhere. They are having some dreams that actually they are looking at. So I think one of their dream to study abroad is to they're looking at better opportunities out there. They're looking at the what options are there for them as to they want to explore the international market, or obviously they have some dreams about going to abroad, studying, then staying there. Basically the main requirement for student is like they want to just set up a career, obviously. So this is the main motive of the students, those who would like to study abroad and go there. So I think one of the best is that they want to set the career and they just wanted to explore the international market, how it is. I think that is the main
Okay,
thing.
so you are 100% sure that students should studying abroad if they are able to do it?
Yes, definitely. They should. Basically, like it's not that much, there is no rocket science to go there, because we need to actually, like, so if we talk about here also, they are already studying in this, like, we particularly talk about India market, students are there, they are studying, they are very motivated towards. But again, their main motive is like if they, even if they're doing better, they sometimes won't be able to get what we have, what India offers to them, right? They have to go through many things to just get into the best college in the university. So I think for abroad education, they need not to get into the like this cutoff list and everything. It's very simple. If they are completed their education, they just apply with all the documents. They need to meet the requirement, what exactly asked by the university, and then straight away they can apply. So
Yeah, so yes, you are very right that in India, if they want to choose
exactly,
top university of India, they have a lot of competition.
exactly,
They need to write a lot of entrance exams, and then also not sure that
that they would be
even
getting into that or not.
and that top ranking university is also not top ranking world university. It is
Exactly.
very top in India only.
Exactly.
So that is true. So why Europe?
Okay, so why Europe? If we talk about Europe specifically, they are guaranteeing you the 90% or 96% of the graduate employment rate to the students, and this is not specific to any other like one particular country in Europe. I'm talking about if we, for example, talk about Ireland, if we talk about Germany, and if we like XYZ any country, like it's again there is like coming more more of the countries has been coming up to us like in under Europe specifically. So they are actually guaranteeing you 96% graduate employment rate, better quality of services, stay back options to the students. Whereas like it's like different for different country destination, obviously. But again, we have a better opportunities in terms of getting into the Europe basically. So if we talk about the figures specifically, there were like there was a 50% growth in the Europe market, which were like 2.5 million students. So Europe hosted approx 2.5 million students from India, Nigeria, and Bangladesh. So we have that kind of student, those who are going to Europe. So yes, I think that is the main USPs we have for Europe.
So there are almost more than 30 countries in Europe who are
Exactly.
inviting for international students and offering programs. Which top three countries you would like to talk today?
So, if you want me to ask, like, why to choose Europe and again which country destination to prioritize, so I would say that one should be like, again, it's a student case to case basis. Again, I would not say that every other student can make it to every other country. There is a different requirement, set of requirements for every other destination. So we have Ireland as in like student, those who are ready to explore opportunities as in like for the PR options. Then we have Ireland as a choice. But again, their requirements criteria is different. Again, I would talk about Ireland. They are not giving you the waivers though, but we do have an PR opportunities, spouse opportunities, which actually we came across for the master students, or you can say that for mature students. So we have do an opportunities as they do have not set any age criteria. Now, if you talk about the student, those who are looking for the economical fee structure with the flexible requirements, then we have Germany as well. So we can always ask a student, if there are students coming up to us, ma'am, we do not want to appear for the IELTS because we are not confident enough to go to that. So we do have an options for those students on the basis of MOI, which is medium of instruction for the student. They can definitely choose Germany. And thirdly, if we talk about any other destination, we are like seeing many requests coming up for the students, those who are planning to go to Malta as well. And why Malta specifically? It's an English speaking country again, so we do not require any additional, this what you say, the language criteria. So same as like, I think we should promote and we look into these top 3 destination in Europe where like different types of students can look into their study options.
Okay, so if I can say that if a student is into pharma,
Exactly.
then which country?
So again, Europe is like, if we want to, if the student is looking for pharma, then we have Ireland and Germany as the best options to offer them because they have a major sectors and they are very, again, so for example, if we talk about Ireland, they have European headquarters for the brands like Pfizer, Boston Scientific. Then we have any, like other brands as in like they're more focused on the healthcare sector as well. So Pfizer is everyone is aware about. Secondly, if they're choosing Germany again, so Germany is again in the heart of Europe, and we have major brands having their European headquarters in Germany. So I think that would again given better opportunities and options to the student to explore more options there. So I think these 2 destinations they can focus on for pharma.
Okay, and if a student having preference towards computer IT,
Exactly. Then again, I would say that if they want to go with, again, not if they're ready to go and explore opportunities, then Ireland would be a best choice to go with because again, IT is having so again, Ireland is having an IT hub. They're very well known for their tech startup hub also. So again, if we talk about kind of the opportunities for the student, what exactly it is there in IT sector, then we have the European headquarters. They are in Ireland, which is again in Dublin or outside Dublin. So, for example, if we talk about, we have Microsoft there for again the students, and one of the best opportunity how they will get into that Ireland universities actually arrange a job fair twice a year for the student to gain in better options and to how to cater them, like where they exactly fit in. So they are arranging a job fairs twice a year for the student. And again, I would add on here that, and if they would like to work in any of the top brands there, they can get into it once they'll be completing their study from any of the universities there.
Okay, that's
Yes.
wonderful. And what do you say about Germany? That what kind of student should go for Germany, and what kind of opportunities German universities and Germany as a country is offering?
Okay. So if we talk about the Germany is again, they are very much focused on the engineering programs. Again, I would say that as mentioned for the island as well, we have an ample of opportunities for the student, for engineering student. Again, we have top European headquarters for a kind of top brands. If we talk about BMW, Volkswagen and all that, they're having their European headquarter in that. And Germany, they are offering almost every other engineering program. So basically, they are very much focused on the automations and mechanical engineering and all that. So student will get a more options in there for an engineering program. So they are more focused on engineering. I would not say they're not offering any other field of study the student is looking at, but they have more opportunities in engineering programs as of like because of the job opportunities. Because I think कि student का जो mainly focus होता है after studying, they'll be looking at the job opportunities there,
Yeah,
right?
that is the
So
foremost.
obviously they are looking at the ROI. So the best ROI we have in Germany is again they're getting a stay back options once they complete their study. They'll be getting a add-on to the PSW. They are getting a blue card as well if they are working there as in with the 2 years with the contractor, or sorry, the employer. they'll get the opportunities to extend that, and they'll be eligible to apply for a EU blue card, which is again kind of a permanent residency they are getting into the Germany. Yes.
Yes. And what do you say about Malta?
I would say that there are students and the demand is coming up to us, but students are little again skeptical about the Malta, as in they are coming to us asking what is the visa success rate, obviously. So I would say that if major USPs we talk about the Malta as a destination, there is a very good scheme which is introduced by the Maltese government, which is the Get Qualified scheme. So once the student completing their study out there, they'll be getting a 70% of the tax credit refund in their account once they complete their study, which is again, I think, best of the no any other country is not offering, right? So even if they're looking at that ROI in Malta as well, we are getting a 70% of the credit in a form of tax to our accounts. Secondly, the Maltese government is providing a free transportation to the international students, which is again they need to actually register there, and for the international student is a free of cost, so there is no registration charges, and they'll be eligible to roam
They can
around
roam
and all
around
that.
the city.
Yes. And thirdly, there are subsidies for the student available, international student, on the medical facility as well.
Okay.
And if we talk about the Malta, they also offer you the 1-year courses, stay back options, and we do have an opportunity for spouse as well in Malta.
Okay.
So once the student completed their legal studies over there and being in Malta for 2 years, they'll be eligible to call their spouses after that.
Okay, that's wonderful. So,
Yes.
so if I summarize this, so the student who is willing to study in an English environment, completely English environment,
Exactly.
and want to work in top university, top corporates, so Ireland can be a first choice.
Yes, and second would be Malta.
Second,
It's also an
Malta.
English-speaking country because
Yes,
we do
again.
not require any additional language requirement.
Yes,
So
and
there is
if-
no language barrier.
If they are academically so very good, then they can also opt for German public universities.
Exactly.
And Germany is already a very prosperous country.
Exactly.
Whole of Europe, and Germany is a epic center of engineering. So
Exactly.
engineering students must select
Majority, yes.
German universities if they want to go for engineering programs in Europe. So anything else you want to tell?
Yeah,
conclude
definitely.
this?
So I would like to add on, if you are looking at the prospects, like in terms of getting into the European countries, I think that would be best in terms of the ROI and obviously the best, the employment opportunities. So I think one should choose and go and look into the destination and dive into what exactly they offer and what opportunities are lying forward to for the students specifically.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, students, I think that if this Big Four and Big Six and Big Ten, so now it times to explore more of Europe. अगर आप लोग चाहते हैं कि अच्छी जगह पढ़ाई करें और थोड़ा उसके बाद पार्ट टाइम जॉब भी करनी है, 1-2 साल वहाँ पर रहना भी है, या आगे एज अ PR के लिए भी रहना है, स्पाउस भी है, डिपेंडेंट्स भी हैं, उनको भी आपको लेके जाना है, तो यूरोप एक बहुत अच्छा रीजन है जाने के लिए. बहुत अच्छा वहाँ का एनवायरनमेंट है, सेफ है और एकेडमिकली बहुत हाई है. आज जितने भी वर्ल्ड में नोबेल प्राइज़ अवार्ड हुए हैं उसमें से 70% केवल यूरोप के जो टॉप 10-12 कंट्री हैं उन्हीं के फैकल्टीज़ को, साइंटिस्ट को और प्रोफेसर्स को मिले हैं. तो यूरोप को देखना चाहिए. और अगर आप अब्रॉड जाने के बारे में सोच रहे हैं तो मेंटर यूनिवर्स से आप कभी भी कंसल्ट कर सकते हैं. माल्टा, जर्मनी और आयरलैंड के लिए आपके कोई भी क्वारीज हैं तो आप कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखिएगा. वर्षा मैम या फिर हम लोग ज़रूर उसको इमीडिएटली आंसर करेंगे और आपकी क्वारीज को सॉल्व करने में हेल्प करेंगे ताकि आप लोग अपना डिसीजन अच्छा ले सकें और सही ले सकें. थैंक यू.
Thank you.